Fat Fried Freddy. Shelley Winter Show. Live, local, topical, and irrelevant. That's the interesting thing about that song when it first came out. It's kind of funny about liberals. I could talk badly about liberals with this particular story. The funny thing is when it first came out, they were like, oh, this is the first rap record. Graffiti had been going on New York City train stations for 15 years, and then they had an art gallery opening of graffiti artists, and they said, look at this fine art. For years, they were trying to scrub it off the train. It's just funny. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. It's blame Colby. She played the bumper song. But sometimes my mind just goes there. Speaking of music, I'll take your calls in just a second. 448-720-750, 1-800-WSB Talk. I got to tell you this. You got to hear this. Last night, so if you listen to Mark Arum's show, Mark Arum started his show this morning at 9 a.m. You got to listen to Mark. You got to listen to this entire station all day long, right? From Chris Chandler, Atlanta's Morning News, Mark Arum, Eric Erickson, Von Hessler Doctrine, and then myself, right? And then Hannity after me. I mean, just all day long. It's the best in radio ever, anywhere, right? But if you listen to Mark this morning, he was talking about his night last night. I saw him. I met him. I didn't meet him because I didn't know he was going to be there. But I saw he and Moni Love at Smith's Old Bar. I've been telling you guys about it. I told you last night when I was getting off there, I'm headed over to Smith's Old Bar. Every Tuesday night, they have DJs. So I saw Mark Arum and Moni Love. And Vinny, and my cousin Vinny. But see, I didn't, thank you, Kobe, for reminding me. You know why I didn't include my cousin Vinny? Because he was there, but everything was over his head. The music, everything. I'm just teasing you, my cousin Vinny. I'm just teasing. I'm teasing my little brother Kobe, and I'm told you told him that I go all the time, so I appreciate that very much. But back to the story. So I was there. And I saw everybody. I was very excited. But I was kind of put off a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, because the fact of the matter is I've invited Moni Love and Mark Arum to every single thing that I've done. My birthday, Ackworth Beach. Speaking of which, we're doing something up there July 5th for the 250th America celebration. You'll hear more about that. Follow me on social. Follow me on Facebook. But I've invited them to everything. And they showed up last night to Smith's Old Bar. I didn't invite them. They came on their own. You know why? Because it was a tribute to Tribe Called Quest. And, of course, if you're a hip-hop fan, you know Moni Love was a part of the Native Tongues Collective, and De La Soul, Jungle Brothers, Brand Nubians, Tribe Called Quest, Moni, Queen Latifah. But it was fat. It was the best night. And every night is great. Like, every night is a movie, as they say on Instagram. But last night was a blockbuster. But I was with my little brother, Mark Arum, and my little sister, Moni Love. But this morning, Mark Arum was talking about it on his show. Guess who he didn't mention? You reminded me to mention Vinny. It was like I was never there. Mark just talked, I hung out with Moni Love. Well, I was there too, dog. We had such a good time, man. I'm telling you, every Tuesday night at Smith's Old Bar, it is, if you're a lover of music, not any specific genre, just music. 2 weeks ago, a DJ dropped "Whole Lot of Love" by Led Zeppelin, and everybody in the room sung along. The Outfields are played in there, right next to Stevie Wonder, right next to Luther Vandross, next to Michael Jackson, right next to Prince, right next to Tribe Called Quest, right next to the Treacherous Three. I mean, every single piece of music ever made you will hear on any given Tuesday night, spun by a great DJ. But I can't believe Mark talked about the whole night last night and never once said, and my guy, Shelley Winter, was there. We'll be right back. It's the Shelley Winter Show. I love you, Mark. I love you, Moni. We'll be right back.